Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 part number 9. So I have to took 1 week off after some serious issues for what's going on for the last update. For right now, everything is going back to normal, so I have to continue on for my full journey to be part in the GT Cafe. So now this is going to be the perfect time to have a quick look onto the history image when being idolized. So let's go over onto the GT Cafe. We'll be settled in to do a next menu book collection. We'll be doing Japanese FR sports cars. So I hope you guys are about to get yourself ready, because the 10th menu book will be having some 3 lists of Japanese cars to be labeled in the FR layout. First up is the Nissan Silvia Q's S13 1988 is now acquired onto the first list. Next up, Mazda Uno's Roadster NA 1989 and the Toyota Corolla 1600 GT Apex AE86 1983. So this is going to be the only racetrack will be unlocked. It's going to be Deep Forest Raceway, set and located from Switzerland. So let's start out onto the 10th menu book quest. For this menu, I'd like you to collect Japanese FR sports cars. Have you heard the term FR before? Yes, I am, Luca. It refers to cars that have the engine mounted in the front F and the driven wheels at the rear R. In other words, the rear tires propel this car and the front tires steer it. This division of labor between the front and rear tires provides optimal balance and efficiency. Try driving an FR car and you will see what I mean. Collect all 3 and come back when you're done. Alright, let's get ready to go for number 10 in menu book. Collection Japanese FR sports car. From the last 2 videos that I also recently uploaded from part number 7 and 8. But of course, National A license on A number 8 in dirt course is all about doing some hard work to be ending up on the comfort medium tires. Well, that's a total bummer, because I know it's going to be a very frustration for all of you if you really want to get the goal. So let's go back over onto the license center, because doing one last course for a favor will have to get everything needed. I'll make sure I have to compete International B license later on. Alright, A number 8, let's go again and retake the exam onto A number 8, dirt driving beginner. Since you guys may ever know about the bug issue from the last update, it's really stressing us out. But not to mention, this is going to be the only chance we'll have to go for another round for having a rematch. Only 3,000 credits to beat the time in 19.5 seconds before I'm about to be ready to go for a challenge. There it is right now. The interface is now switching up from comfort medium into dirt. Let's go and retake that course again. Switching up onto the first person view. I know this is going to be taking a while. I'm still fairly trying to get new to this kind of a technique course. Okay, attempt number 1 clear and checked. Now let's try again on attempt number 2. Gonna have to work hard like the last time for only 2 videos ago. Keep the acceleration up. Haha, yes, yes, yes! Just like having a last call reminder for having a good goal record. 19.234 seconds. As a promise for doing some exercise workout for the last update. For a new update, it's also good to be back to normal on A number 8 along with other dirt courses for having another different ways to do some license test exam. As for always to do a replay will be needed as well. There you go. Thank you, C. Lopez, for trying to give me a helpful example about the issues with the tire effect. 3,000 credits are now collected. Next day for having a daily workout after a few days of absence. I can't believe I just finally got myself a Subaru BRZ STI Sport 2018 WR Blue Pearl. Nice work. You earned gold in every challenge. A new gift card has been sent to your garage too as a reward. Excellent. Now, the Subaru BRZ STI Sport 2018 has been registered onto my car index. What can I say, you guys? Last call when you're finishing up onto the license test to get the gold after placing silver or bronze. Let's get ready to go over onto the World Circuits to take on 3 events in the FR Challenge in 450. Onward to Asia Oceania in the World Circuits, and this will be a very good place to be on the right start after participate in Tokyo Highway Parade Race. Let's go over on to High Speed Ring to be in the first event. Number 450 on the Japanese FR Challenge to get the 11 will be on 3rd place or higher. But it's going to be a reverse section in High Speed Ring for only 2 laps. So I'm about to stick with my Toyota GR86 RC where the UDRS in Sportec will be entered to be in the first round after taking 2 races from Tokyo Expressway in Central, Inner or Outer Loop. But both of them are also to be part of the district. Let's go and get ready to get myself to have 11 for having a second card reward for the menu book. Let's be patient and get ready to do a classic Gran Turismo racing experience to be on High Speed Ring Reverse. Okay, looks like we have one known GT player is participate. There's M. Simmons. Let's give him a warm welcome. Hi there. I'm Matthew Simmons. Nice to meet you. Growing up, I was obsessed with the Japanese Touring Car Championship. And because I'm particularly a fan of Nissan, I've decided to race in a Nissan Silvia today. Cool. Looks like Matthew Simmons is choosing the Nissan Silvia Case DS Selection S13 will be in 3rd place at the start. There he is right now. Just gonna have to point an arrow if you have to see him. So, looks like this is going to be very good to have 86 and the Sprinter Torino will be in 2nd and 1st place. So I'm about to join right in and be in last place. So get ready, you guys. Any FR cars will be suitable to enter or any kinds of favorite cars if you like. Let's take on and go overtake for having a good, excellent, clean race. Just gonna have to be very gentle because I'm still using for the sports soft tires. There you go. There's the Mazda RX-7 FC, Roadster SMD pass, and the Uno Roadsters NA is being overtaken as well. Here I come. Gonna have to go dive in. There's Matthew Simmons, you guys. 3rd place in the S13 Silvia. Gonna have to go for doing the left side. Keep it steady. Don't want to ruin the race. Concentration is the key. Final sector is on the way. Alright, looks like 3 known Gran Turismo competitors are still right on the bag. But unless having the opportunity for InSportec, we'll have to go for only a good progress on the overtake. That's the ticket, and here's our Caboham in 1st place. Gonna have to take the left side and go right in. Successful. Now InSportec is in the lead. I know how you guys really think from part number 8 also contains with some skipping parts in video clips. But I'm sure of it because it might be a glitch. I know it might be a video glitch that might be contained with some interruption, but I still kind of like the cutscene in Tokyo Expressway for participate in the highway parade. A lot of traffic cars are having a good everyday busy commute moment to see some good normal moments. But yeah, it's so beautiful to have all kinds of traffic cars are also to be roaming around in the South District. Gonna have to pass through onto the S's. Fastest lap is doing average for myself in 1 minute and 41.468 seconds. Gonna have to switch up onto my interior view. Brake right in. Now that should do the trick. Oh yeah, almost forgot about this video because today is March 21st. It's the start of the test season in the Gran Turismo World Series of the Nations Cup. And that means for Tuesday is going to be the Manufacturer Series as well. I almost forgot about participating in the championship. But I'll have to make sure I'll have to come up to have a better ways, just like I just done this once in Gran Turismo Sports. Final stretch, here I come and take the checker flag onto the finish line. First place for UDRS in Sportec in the Japanese FR Challenge 450. Now that's clean competition. Very good job to have a nice, wonderful results to be part in race number 1 at high speed range. Lap number 2 for the fastest lap in 1 minute and 27.909 seconds. Very good job to have total time in 3 minutes to be over. So let's go and collect some earnings summary to be well checked. Gold trophy is now added up onto the prize money in 15,000 credits. Time to picking up onto the mileage daily workout again. And this time, the 8611 is now acquired onto the menu book. But I thought I was about to get myself a Terreno will be part onto the menu book, but instead, menu book number 10 always have 11 to be part of it onto the list. There you go. Corolla 11 3-door 1600 GT Apex is now registered onto the car index. Time to save a replay. 1 event down, 2 to go. So, I guess this is going to be so fun to have Japanese cars for having a good event. Part number 9 is all about all kinds of classic Japanese car from the 80s towards the 90s is doing some good moments for having a classic Gran Turismo moment. Now let's check on Broadbean Raceway. No new event at the moment. Tsukuba Circuit. Okay, looks like another Nissan Silvia will be acquired onto the next list. But it's gonna be a Type Q instead of the DS selection. So it will be quite possible to read the description after participate in the first event. Practice your power slide in this event against 450 PP class Japanese sports car with an FR layout. We all know what to do, you guys. Japanese FR cars makes a very good place to be on Japanese racing course to be on any kinds of specific locations to be marked on the red dot. So let's go and take on 3 laps at Tsukuba Circuit. So I'm about to keep using with my Toyota GR86 RC 2021. But it is also to be part as an FR layout since the release update from Gran Turismo Sport from last year. Okay, looks like Caboham and Dorochi is here. Let's give him an interaction welcome. Why do I love the Toyota 86? I say for the feeling you get when it takes a corner. It's something really unique to rear-wheel drive cars. That might be a very good choice, Caboham. And there's Daruchi. Hey there, I'm Ryan Daruchi. The Tsukuba Circuit is also used for the license test. if you take your National B and A license, you'll get to know Tsukuba pretty well. Alright, looks like we all know about the track, you guys. This place is a very good workout for National A and B license. So let's go and take on for having a full race. So I'm about to have to get another Nissan Silvia Q's for having a second car onto the menu book acquirement. So let's go flow in and take on turn number 1 at the hairpin. Key of technique of driving is all about beginner's work. There's the Nissan 300CX 1989. Gonna have to go right in along with the Roadster NT. Already been overtake, and there's Brian DeRucci. Oh man. Looks like the 300CX is pushing up on the aggressive. Okay, looks like time to go switch up to a strategy plan. Go moderation and go right in on to hairpin number 3. Finally overtake Ryan DeRucci's 86. Man, I should really might need my Torino with the UDRS livery after I'm about to have to go check it out on the used car dealership. Coming in, final corner towards the FC, followed by M. Simmons in number 2 in the S13 Silvia. Lap number 1 clear checked, moving on in lap number 2. Very good. Everything runs smoothly because I just also brought myself a PS4 Pro fan cooler. That will be very useful to beat the heat, so it will not ever to be turned off automatically because it's going to be getting too much overheat. I also checked 2 times as I become the witness, so this is how every PS4 gamers can also might need to have any upgrades. Will be quite usable to have a cooling fan to reduce the heat temperature. There you go. Ryan Keppelham is now dropped down onto 2nd place. Insportec takes the lead. Okay, looks like the weather condition is about to go partly cloudy. It's going evening. That makes the final lap is about to come to an end. Let's go. This is gonna be the perfect time to go evening, you guys. Keep on driving and headlights turns on for having a good, clean, basic opportunity in race number 2. Time to slow down, crossing onto the red zone. Very good. Doing good average and doing some perfection runs on Tsukuba circuit. It's almost nighttime. I'm so glad that if it's going to be a night racing in Tsukuba circuit, they'll make sure that the headlights will be turned on every cars, including the street lights as well. This is going to be the first time in GT7 to have a nighttime condition in Tsukuba circuit on the track, folks. Gonna have to make my way onto the final turn towards the final stretch. Staying on track, and there you go. Wow, that was a very good time because daytime comes to an end towards the nighttime enters. I like it. I also like that good night effect to be in the track. So for the last result for doing the fastest lap in lap number 3, 1 minute and 8.168 seconds for a total time in 3 minutes and 30 seconds with a decimal of 587. That makes a very good job to have a second Nissan Silvia will be added onto the garage. Getting there towards onto the halfway mark, and there it is. Another Silvia Q's S13 has already acquired onto the menu book. Filling up on the car collector level will be getting some more experience points will be needed. Just 1 second because I might have to do something else to do some pausing. Okay, 1 second. I know this is going to be very good in use for the replay. Okay, well, I'm still get to know about the new replay feature in GT7, so that should do the trick. The thumbnail looks come in handy. Alright, let's go over on to Tokyo Expressway to be on the Central District, you guys. I just had some morning breakfast. Okay, 2 laps onto the Tokyo Expressway to get the Mazda Uno Roadster, and a model will be giving a good place to be at central clockwise. Best place to have a good power slides to be well speeding up onto the city course. Scroll down and doing some main rival cars. So let's switch up onto a different car, so I'm about to be ready to choose. Time to use the Subaru BRZ STI Sport 2018 will be selected. Car settings, sports hard compound tires will be well used. Okay, now let's get ready to try out with the 2018 BRZ in a different version to be part on to Tokyo Expressway at the Central Outer Loop. So good to have the Mazda Uno Roadster to be part as a prize reward to be part on the menu book. But classic roadsters are also to be very popular in Japan. Towards at the end of the 80s and moving forward on to the 90s to have special edition for the Uno Roadster in Japan, also known as in America the MX-5 Miata. And there's Derurochi, so I hope he'll have to give something to say. This Toyota 8086 I'm driving right now has special significance for me. Want to know why? Because my birthday happens to be August 6th. Get it? Of course. That makes a very good happy gift to have a Gran Turismo player to get a very own 86 to have a special kind of a good gift. That's very good news and a very good sign of happiness. I kinda like it. Now, let's get ready to go for a final round to try out with a brand new ride. 3 seconds is about to go on. And there's the 8611 is now joining in on to 7th place. Gonna have to go clean racing in Tokyo Expressway to be on the highway course. And there's the Toyota Supra Turbo A 1988 as well. Gonna have to be very gentle and make my push because it's always having 2 laps around the course. Okay, close call. 2 times by the overtake. And there's Derurochi in the Sprinter Terreno in 3rd place. Gonna have to do brake early. Coming right in. You know why how Derurochi chose the 86 Terreno is a very good choice? Just like Takumi Fujiwara from Initial D. He always drives the 86 for doing some street race and doing some total deliveries since the first stage. But I'm still always remember watching Initial D because it's so awesome to be seen driving the 86 to take on with some good opponents in different Japanese cars. Okay, there you go. Matthew Simmons is being overtake. Gonna have to get over onto the final turn before Caboham is now taking on in the final lap. But here I come, you guys. This will be a very good, excellent showdown between the 86 and the BRZ. Lap number 2 is about to go for a one-on-one showdown to take the battle. Let's get it on and build up the speed. Okay, there you go. Looks like I got myself in the lead by doing a breaking point by the overtake. Gonna have to keep pushing forward. Sector 1 clear, and now moving on in Sector 2. Only 10 foot left. Gonna have to keep building up higher. It's almost nighttime. Okay, looks like it doesn't show us the time on the interior view. I'll make sure I have to keep in track of the time and condition. Okay, that was so close. I almost got myself spin out for having a collision course. The handling and the physics is very different, just like the ones from GT Sport is always meant to be usual. But it's also just putting up with some suspension to be made by KW. Final stretch I go. Make one last braking spot. Stay steady. And home sweet victory on the checker flag. Magnificent, job well done. Subaru BRC STI Sport takes the podium, you guys. First time ever to try out for this big vehicle since National A license. Very good choice and very good opportunity to try out new rides in GT7. So lap number 2 for the fastest lap I took 1 minute and 39.659 seconds for having a total time in 3 minutes and 26.773 seconds. GG you guys, that was a very good Japanese good game. Gold Trophy has now becomes the first place winner in the Japanese FR Challenge. 450 goes to Hyperion-Blue-GT. Now that's competition. Now I have finally acquired the Mazda Uno Roadster NA 1989 is now acquired onto the third course of the menu book. Good job and successful event complete. I'm so glad to have car collection is all about doing some experience to be as a Gran Turismo driver. So let's capture a thumbnail after the replay, so let's just gonna have to go right back over onto the GT Cafe to give a good congratulations for having another job well done for doing a good photo background to have a nice photoscapes. Let's exit out and leaving on to the world circuits to get myself received for having a D-Force Raceway will be locating onto the European regions. Let's exit out, go back to the GT Cafe before I'm about to be ready to go wrap this up at the Nations Cup to be part in sport mode. Look at this you guys, magnificent photo background for doing a collection in Japanese FR sports cars complete. So beautiful. Congratulations, you got all 3 cars. This completes your Japanese FR sports car collection. Once you collect your rewards, I got some stories to tell you about these cars. Oh yes, yes, yes! D-Force Raceway, now locating in Switzerland you guys. This is gonna be a very good place to start out for having one of the legendary Gran Turismo racetrack will be available. Now, let's give a good description about the Japanese FR sports car, what Luca has something to say. These 3 Japanese sports cars are front engine / rear wheel drive examples FR produced between the 1980s and 1990s. The S13 Silvia, the Uno Roadsters, and of course the Corolla 118086, which we call the 86. These are nostalgic favors of Japanese car enthusiasts. It's no secret that Japanese sports cars are popular all over the world, and they have been since the 1960s. With the greats such as the Toyota 2000 GT and Honda's first sports car, the S-Series. Nissan's GT-R was born during the 1960s as well. So amazing to have the cutscene to have the description what Luca is talking about. So right now, after menu book number 10, number 11 is going to be the collection in French hot hatches. This is going to be a very good place to have a next video after taking part in sport mode to be trying out to take a good look in the Nations Cup Manufacturer Series and also, as always, daily races. So now this is going to be a very good time to go over to have one last stop to do some photoscapes. Photograph your favorite cars. Let's have a good look, shall we? Hey Oliver. Hey Sarah. And you must be Hyperion-Blue-GT that I've been hearing about. Nice to meet you. I'm Oliver. I'm a photographer. Nice to meet you too, Oliver. You are so amazing to have all kinds of experiences as a photographer. Here in Scapes, you can photograph your favorite car in more than 2,500 spots around the world. You can visit these spots from the menu on your left, Switzerland, America, wherever you want. And you'll have access to fully functional cameras, so you'll be able to get creative when looking for that perfect shot. This place is a fantastic playground for photographer like myself. By the way, are you familiar with using a camera? Yes, I am, Oliver. That's great. You should have a lot of fun here. You should go try taking a shot in Scapes and get familiar with the camera. Start by selecting my first Scapes. Let's get out there and take some cool photographs. Alright, very good time to do some photograph souvenirs to be on the first Scapes. We'll be doing the example. I pick out 5 spots for you to start with, and I have set up all in advance. Choose the one that you like, then go to the camera menu and select shoot. Once you do this, it'll expand your horizons. Sweet! 5 examples of some photo backgrounds. There's Great Ocean Road in Victoria, Australia, Porta Rossa, Florence, Italy, Arashira Bamboo Forest located in Kyoto, Japan, Valbra Fujuru around the capital locating in Iceland, and of course the Idway Museum of Art locating in Japan to be having a same title, and that is so cool to have 5 examples of photographed scapes. So maybe I could probably have to start out with Great Ocean Road or any kinds of locations whenever I have to pick. I'll have to choose this one. So I'm about to be prepared myself to be as a good photographer. We'll be doing some interest on cars. Let's take a sweet shot of a Lamborghini B12 Vision GT parked outside the Iware Museum of Art in Japan. This lesson is on lightning, which is no simple task. After all, even raindrops are part of lightning. You'll find raindrops at the bottom of the detail settings list. Turn this on and you'll see how water reflects light from the body of your car. That might be good. So, on the camera, the Lambo B12 Vision GT has very cool headlights, so let's make them pop. Move the exposure correction bar to the left to EB -1.6. This will darken your photo. Now the lights appear to be floating in the darkness. Try different settings to create different moods. If you like what to see, select the shoot or press triangle to capture the image. Let's see how it works. Now, let's see, there might be some detailed settings. There might be some scratches and dents, oil stains, dust, tire dirt, tire damage, brake dust. Now, let's see, reverse light, turn on. Okay, looks like raindrops is barely turned on. Sorry about that, folks. I'm just picking up a heat temperature on my PS4 Pro. It's about to get a little bit too overheat, but not to worry because the cooling fan will take care of it. Now, this is going to be the very good effect to be well suitable. I know this is going to be a very good short delay to have this part of the episode. So let's do the effects. Effects can completely change the mood of a photo. This time, let's aim for something a little more sci-fi. Under white balance, go to the temperature and color cast correction and bring it all the way to the right. Okay, there's the temperature. Notice how your photo has a cool feel to it. This is just one of many effects at your disposal. If you like what you see, select shoot to retake your shot and save it. Let's try the temperature to see how it feels. Just gonna have to go with 8500K. Horizontal like this. And there you go. Gonna have to do rendering and wait for the magic. Voila! First photoscape is now well placed. Now I'll have to make sure to be ready to do some good basic demonstration on photo ops to do some scapes. But that was a nice car of the Lamborghini B12 Vision GT, by the way. That will be a very good place as the example spotlight. Now let's go and exit out because this is going to be very good to be starting out with. So there are some different kinds of scape locations that you guys really want to look around. There's Lower Manhattan, Miami, Morocco, Omori, which is going to be locating in northernmost part of Honshu, Japan. And there's Iceland, land of fire and ice. But there are all kinds of different locations on photoscapes that you guys can probably have to take a good place to look around. So many good backgrounds all over the world. So amazing to have all kinds of good locations and the same ones from Gran Turismo Sport. But there might be some new ones in GT7 will be part of it as well. So great to see all kinds of good styles and scapes whenever you like to have some good photo ops souvenirs to have some good ways, and especially to have two achievements to be locating in Le Mans and Nürburgring. So looks like this is going to be the perfect time to wrap this up, you guys. Part number 9 is about to come to an end, and this time this will be a very good place to go over on to part number 10 in the next video. Thank you for watching on this video in Gran Turismo 7, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads on upcoming content videos if you like to see. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.